Hey guys, it's Julian. As what my friends like to call me, Jewel, so you can if you want. I just wanted to. I'm gonna start doing chewing reviews, like chewing tobacco, and I just wanted to show everybody how I think about them and how they taste and how they look and everything. And yeah, so this is my first video. So for tonight, I got my first review is gonna be on Stoker's Peach chewing tobacco. As you can see, it's darkish. It's loose leaf tobacco like almost every other chew, and this honestly probably one of the best I've ever had, if not the best. It tastes like peach rings, like the candy peach rings, but it has tobacco to it, and I just find this a very unique taste, and has Mr. Stoker doing the chew and everything, and little thing on reading on the back. You can't see it; it's sideways for you guys. But sorry, I have to spit sometimes. But I just want to review things. This is definitely a chew worth trying, even if you don't like peaches. My friend, he doesn't like peaches. He despises peaches and everything that tastes like peaches, but he really likes this. So, I mean, it's weird, but it's really good. Like, loose leaf tobacco, like, so you got the leaves and everything, but, sorry, I have to spit. It's a habit. It's really cool. It's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, if I haven't already said that. And definitely worth a chew, if you're trying some new chew, or if you're beginning to chew. I've been chewing for a while, like a long while, but it's not just for professionals, even though it's Stoker's. It's not strong. It's not dark either. Like the Stoker's wintergreen chewing tobacco, it's really dark and tastes just like the snuff. But this doesn't have a dark taste. It produces a good amount of spit. It's moist. All sorts of things are good with this, and it's worth something to try. Like, really good. I mean, I don't have anything bad for it. I mean, there's mixed reviews on it all over the internet, on YouTube, but I am personally in love with this, and it's just a really good taste. I mean, it's soft, it's moist. It's really good. Now, if you're beginning to chew or wanting to chew, I want to show you. Take a chew. Let me set that peach down. I put it in this hand so I can get it in a better grip. It's kind of pussyish, but you take the chew, put it on any side of your mouth that you want. Like I do it on my right. Flavor just kicks right in. It's amazing. Now you see, I started doing this. I don't have any mud jugs or anything. I just have a bottle. I'm thinking about getting a mug jug. I don't know what kind of mug jug. You guys are gonna have to tell me which one I should get. I'm thinking about that blue fire one, like Joey Led's Dipping 94 has, his favorite. But I'm thinking about getting a yellow one. Yellow's my favorite color. But I want it to be like a yellow design almost. Like, not like black and yellow like a bumblebee or anything, but like something cool. Sit there after a while and it starts to soak up, and then it just seeps through. Like, it's just, it burns some, which is good. It burns just like the Stoker's snuff. Now, this is different from dip, like fruit flavored dips like Skull. Skullberry sucks. Just warn you if you want to try it. Like, there's a Skull Peach, there's Kayak Peach, all sorts of snuff as peach. I hear Star Chewing Tobacco Peach is pretty good. I couldn't find any around here. I just couldn't find any, and it's bothersome. But I hear that's really good, but honestly, I love peaches, and I don't think it's going to get any better than that. Even the Stoker's is relatively cheap. Like, this whole pound bag, believe it or not, was $11. $11 for a pound bag of this. But my first one, I got wintergreen, but I got it at a different place. It was almost $15, and tonight I got this again. I got it at a new place. It was $11 even. So $4 off. That's pretty good. There's just great taste. I'm sorry, produced a lost bit if you haven't noticed, but it's just really good. I mean, nothing really bad with it besides if you don't like peaches. I mean, even if you don't like peaches, if you want to try a new chew, try that, or try like any Stoker's chew, like butternut and black cherry and apple. All the chews pretty good, but I didn't really like the wintergreen. I gave that away today. It was just too dark and everything. I mean, some people may think different. Some people like dark stuff, like snuff and chewing and everything. Even some cigars are dark. I mean, I see a lot of people around here that chew and dip the really dark stuff. Like even Grizzly Dark Wintergreen. I don't even know if that's out anymore. I've tried it. I can't do it. I can't do dark dip or chew. I got a story. I was hanging out with some people. And there's this dickhead that always goes around, and he was dipping. And he's like, "Dude, try this out. This hits you like a brick." He pulls out a pouch of Camel Mint snus. I looked at him. I wanted to snap his neck because, like, fucking snus, pouches, Camel, and Frost. I mean, Frost is, I've tried this. You're supposed to swallow snus, not the pouch or the dip. Well, not the dip, the muddy shit, but it's like, he said it hit hard, and he was buzzed off his mind. No. Even beginner dippers, if they try snus, Camel, Frost, they do not get buzzed. And what was really funny is that they weren't the big portioned ones, they were the really tiny ones, and you always put one in at a time. It's just, it was idiotic. I couldn't, it just didn't, I don't know how to explain. He's a hard ass and anything, but then he does that. He tried to offer me one. I just looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Fuck no, you're a faggot." It's just shit like that doesn't burn or get you buzzed or anything like. But like beginner dippers and like this is on the topic of dip now. The beginning dippers, if you want to dip, snooze could be your beginning, but it doesn't hate you or give you a buzz or anything for almost everybody unless it's the placebo effect. But pouches in general I find are pussy-ish. Like, for like people who aren't man enough to actually use fingers and take a dip and put it under their mouth, and that's what pisses me off. People like that. I mean, I don't have anything wrong with pouches or snus. It's just that it kind of upsets me that there's like it doesn't hit as strong. Like pouches don't have much tobacco like nicotine in it as it does long cut and fine cut, which I don't think anybody around here likes. But in general, if you want to be, I don't count anybody a dipper if they only dip pouches. And see if they do long cut or even fine cut. That's not snooze like Thunder down in Britain and everything. It's just whew. You see, dipping shouldn't be for pouches. Like, they shouldn't be pouches. It's just, I don't even know who the idiot who came up with pouches were. I mean, yeah, see, some people dip them because they don't like getting the shit in their teeth, which is sometimes what I have, but I still don't dip pouches. It doesn't hit you as strong. It doesn't burn as much. I like the burn. Now, the peach burns somewhat, but like the peach chew, back on chew, it burns. Not as much as Stoker's dip, but still got that burn out of the wintergreen. It burns just like the dip in your cheek. Like, take a Stoker's wintergreen dip. That's how the chew feels like in your mouth. But tastes just like the Stoker's wintergreen dip. It's darker, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a more bold taste, like more like wintergreen's like a heavier version of wintergreen. Now, see, I think once I first did this peach, I didn't think I was going to like it. Like in general, I just didn't think I was going to like it. But it turns out to be one of my favorite, even though, like, I know people say fruit and, like, flavor, even butternut, like, flavors like that. Say, like, wintergreen mint or anything for pussies. You can say that, but, I mean, a lot of the flavors out there, like, even for dip, if they're fruity, they do pack quite a punch. I mean, Skull Berry, which everybody hates, is like the worst dip on the community of dipping. I hated it first time I put it in. I automatically just puked, believe it or not. Some people like it, which I think is crazy, but it's pretty strong. I mean, it's a pretty strong feeling. It has a lot of nicotine in them. Now you see, a lot of dip has like a lot of nicotine in it, which get you, but like, it can't just be like, it doesn't need to be like dip anything. It could be like twist tobacco, those little block tobaccos, whatever they're called, Pakistan African tobacco, which is muddy. It's basically like snooze, but like Pakistan African, you have to do upper decker, but it's just, stuff like berry and everything does kick a punch. Now, what I heard is that Stoker's mint dip gets you buzzed pretty good, and I don't know, I've never tried it, and I don't think I'm going to try it anytime soon. I'm not a big fan of mint flavors, especially Skull Mint. I despise that. Like, everybody loves it. They say it's their favorite dip, but no, I don't like it. Some of you may agree, some of you may not. That's up to you. But in general, so I'm getting into stories and facts and everything. Let's go back to this. This is definitely worth trying. Want to try something new? Even if you don't like peaches? Try this. Okay, there might be noise in the background. If there hasn't been, it's I have company over and a few friends crashing and everything. But in general, great flavor, great burn, great juicing, very moist. And the taste is just amazing. The look, again, it's just like regular chewing tobacco, loose leaf and everything. Every chew is made somehow different, whether it be longer strands, chunkier pieces, like, it's just a lot of, every type of chew has a different way of making it. Star, Redman, Stoker's, Levi Garrett, all sorts of stuff. I mean, in general. Sorry, I'm really fucking tired. If you want to try chew, this is even a good beginning chew. And it's just, that's it. Okay, see you guys.